Hey, I recorded this. I have a fun build today. I recorded this, but I feel obligated to re-record it. I took too long to get through everything, and I forgot things. So anyway, so this is the build, this new status build that I've been working with, right? I'm running Challenger and Alchemist because they both give percent damage. I wanted Alchemist to be different, and it seems thematically appropriate for a status build, right? They give percent damage, which means your weapons and your status effects are going to be getting increased damage from this, right? Tomorrow's like the quote flexing on of the testing video where I just throw in all the other clips that I've been doing, like the part 2s essentially to these videos. You will see like a lot of different variations, and I will be running Vader in one of them, which is probably a mistake. But anyway, I'm running Abrasive Whetstone, Blood Jewel, Sapphire Dreamstone, Burden of the Gambler, and Probability Cord. Now there's so many variations to this, right? So many variations. This is like more like a crit themed status build, right? And I'm running Momentum here as well for the extra crit. This one is just like you get your cooldowns back very fast with it, right? Because you're constantly critting, and then your Dreamstone's giving your CDs back. I'm running Harmonizer in my Nebula for the mod damage and to get the mod power back on the primary. I'm running Krell Edge with Reinvigorate. We'll get to this in a sec, because this will apply 2 status effects to the Blood Jewel. And then Merciless, Bloodline obviously, and like I said, Momentum. But alternatively, you can run Twisting Wounds. I don't have it leveled, so I'm not running it. You could run that if you want. This in another variation of the build, right? The one that leans more into the bleed. You could run that. You can switch, and then this is like the main variation that I run. I'll take this neck, Energized Neck Coil, increase the status effect damage by 25%. Applying a damaging status effect creates a 5 meter explosion for 20% of the status effect's full damage. Now, if you're running this, you must, absolutely must, run the Timekeeper's Jewel. It makes all your status effects that proc from this effect hit so much harder, because it's genius. I actually Googled this because I wanted to get like more. I was like, I'm missing something with these status builds. Like, let me look up. So I was reading on the wiki, the Faction Life wiki, and someone commented to use this, and it was just fucking ingenious. Like, and this extends it by a lot. Anyway, this ends up making this do a lot more damage, and so that's a variation you can do. Another variation, which is what I actually run when I fight Phelan, which I don't know if it'll be into today's video or tomorrow's or whenever it's the next video upload. I'm running this. Then if you're running this, you don't need that, right? I mean, you can keep it if you want, but whatever. Like, I would run something else. Can't even think off the top of my head what I would use. But anyway, yeah, that's another alternative. The other one that I originally forgot to mention in my original recording is you can run this too. Just nice and safe. You just have a status effect and you're just doing more damage, right? It's plain and simple. So that target, you're doing more damage. Okay, and moving on from that, there's another alternate variation that I don't really like. I wanted so badly to make this work, and I just couldn't. If you run this, so you would run Neckbone Necklace, reduce the damage of statuses on us, status or blights, right, on us by 50%, and while we're suffering from a status or a blight, we gain 25% increased damage. I wanted to run this so bad, and then you would run it with Tempest Conduit, where after you receive elemental damage, you increase your damage dealt by 10%, right? It's so finicky to get it to work. You can do it 2 different ways, right? You can run Gas Giant, right? And then you just, boom, pop it, and you stand in the cloud until you get the status effect. Now, the weapon has its own innate like protection of its own debuff, so that you don't accidentally get it on yourself. So when you do it this way, you have to wait 5 seconds for this debuff to wear out. Watch. 5, 4, 3. So I can't be debuffed by this corrosive shit until that's gone, right? It's to like protect you from using the weapon, but like in this case we want to be debuffed, so it's kind of like annoying. And then the other way would be to run Hellfire and just shoot it at your feet. But that's like a pain in the ass. Like if you wanna juggle these annoying ass things around to run this variation, be my guest. I can't. I don't have it in me. So I like to run one of these two. This one is actually really crazy. Hold on. This one's just actually pretty insane, especially with Nebula. Because like if you look, like the tooltips actually like will adjust while you're equipping this shit to show. So like this one does 2700 over 30 seconds. With this, as you shoot, it'll pop for 20% of that immediately, right? So it does a fuck ton, man. And then each different status effect, you can't believe these things, but if you could, you'd see, like, each different status effect will apply it. So it's pretty cool, like, in an AoE situation. So, like, if I'm fighting trash, or, like, I'm just out in the world, I like to run this. And then if I'm fighting a boss, I like to run either this or this. And then, I forgot what the hell I had here. Holy shit, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. But yeah, you get the gist, right? And then there's another variant where you can run, if you're running, say, which you'll see in either this video or the next video, I'm running actually forward scattergun with hotshot. And again, you would take momentum, and then it's the same deal, right? Actually, you can either do forward scattergun or you can do smolder. And then you would run Singed Ring, and then as you have a target burning, you're doing 10% more damage. The only thing is, like, you would have to keep this burning thing up a lot, and then it's like, in that case, you would want to switch one of these rings for Stone of Malevolence to just constantly have your mod up. But it's like, I didn't want to make another Stone of Malevolence. You know what I'm saying? So just forget it. Like, so I've had enough of every build being revolved around that ring, right? So I was like, I don't want to do it. But I don't think... Actually, there's one more thing I should show you. So if you want, you can also run Vampire Blade. But, you know, that's on you. That's up to you. And then last but not least, the other ring you would run is Alumni. If you wanted to lean more into the elemental damage. But if you're running Merciless, I wouldn't recommend this because Bleed is not elemental, I don't believe. And then for the relic, I always really run these. But there's one that does elemental damage again, so then you can be gaining 20% elemental damage. So that might be a good, you can mess with that too. I should give that a shot. But that's it for now, I believe. I might be back if I forgot something, which I'm almost certainly I have done. I always do. Hey, so I just want to make pretty clear, like, the point and the beauty of this build is how flexible it is, right? Like, if you wanted to run, let's say, if you wanted to run a different weapon, like you didn't want to run Merciless, right? You absolutely can. Like, so say I wanted to keep Blood Jewel and I wanted to keep Abrasive Whetstone, right? I don't need Merciless for the bleed anymore. I could throw my heavy melee attack with Krell Axe. I'm applying 2 status effects, but since I have the Blood Jewel, I'm applying a bleed, which means I'm getting the benefit of this neck. So as long as I have, every once in a while, I throw my Krell Axe and I get my bleed on the target, I'm getting the benefit of this neck. Or I can run this, I can put my Merciless back on so that I wouldn't need this ring. You can just put whatever the fuck you want, right? Like that's the beauty of it. You wouldn't, you can alter it how you see fit. Or if you want to run this, if you're running this, you almost certainly want to be keeping the Blood Jewel, but you 100% need that ring I was showing you before. You need to run Timekeeper's Jewel if you run this neck, or it just don't do it, right? It's just pointless. The only thing I'm wondering with this, if you're running this neck, if you have every status effect you apply is going to give you that pop as we were just talking about. Now, since the Krell Axe is applying 2 status effects, again, these things do not bleed. Shut up, Ravis. These things do not bleed, so I'm not really sure, and it's hard to test it in combat. But since Krell Axe with this ring is applying 2 status effects, because of the heavy attack is applying the bleed and it's applying the lightning, is it getting the 2 effects at once? Is it popping double? Like, it's hard to tell, right? Or like if it is popping double at the same time, is it just rolling it into one number? It's hard to tell. But yeah, I just wanted to stress like the importance of that. Like you can edit this however you want, And then I forgot if I mentioned, like, you can do the elemental, you can do this elemental damage relic, and then you can mix that with the alumni ring and get like an extra 20% in your elemental. But since I like to play the bleed too, and it's not all elemental, I have to mix it up. Like again, you could probably switch to like a damaging ring like this, right? But anyway, yeah, that's that. On to the next. Alright! Nom 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 nom! Oh! I wanted to keep firing and dragging the crosshair over because I wanted my thing to apply bleed to the next thing it hit. Nice. Fucking knock that guy out of there. Oh my god, my health regen is working. Fuck you! Yes, my health regen works. Please don't hit me. Oh god. Reload, please, dude. Oh my god. Eat! Eat! Oh shit! Holy shit, how did that work? No! Leave him alone! That's my meal, bitch! That's my bitch! I'm somebody's bitch! I don't know how that hit, that's lucky. Come here, bitch. Give me! This part is so disturbing, man. Nice. Fucking what? Is he immune? Ah! I guess he's immune? That was fucky.
What a lark this is. What a lark this is. Pity it was.
That is so much more difficult to dodge than it looks. It's not even funny. Like, shit. Cancel my reload. Get the fuck out of here, you little bitch.
You are right.
Oh no, he changed it up. He changed it up!
All of your kind,
I can't see. That was such bullshit. Let's go. What? Come on, dude, that hits me. Nice. Oh shit. Fuck, man, I have no ammo. I'm fucking. Oh god. I was gonna put the cheat death ring on, but I can't. I had the wrong gun out. I would have cried if he went off again. But anyway, get fucked, little bitch. Cool, man. Fuck you. I hate that guy. Fighting him is such a pain in the ass on Apocalypse. I guess I mean, unless I had a tanky build, but like you cannot get hit, dude. I thought I was fucked at the end. If I didn't have this ring on, I was so dead. And then the haste from this.
Bag's full.
I had my fucking nebula out. I switched at the last second. I thought I had my nebula out, so I switched thinking I'd take my Merciless out, but I took my nebula back out. Anyway, yo, that is that. If you like this video, love it. If you liked it, if you loved it, like it. Love me. Love you. I can't even speak right now. I'm so fucking shaking from that. It took me a few tries, obviously. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna edit this video, but it definitely was not a one shot. Anyway, take care.